Welcome to Being Brunswick. I am here with Cito owners Clay and Heather Hughes. Thank y'all so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
We're excited to be able to come out and learn a little bit about what you guys do in your business on a daily basis, pretty much year round. So tell us a little bit about Cito. How long have y'all been here doing this?
This was a part-time job at Wrightsville Beach in 1991 when I was in college. We eventually bought the franchise here in 2004. So we've been running it full-time since then, and then last year we actually bought the Myrtle Beach franchise, so we have that area as well.
So what is your area that you cover now with the new purchase of Myrtle Beach area?
We now cover, it's about 5 miles up the Cape Fear River from Southport all the way down to the Socastee Swing Bridge down in Myrtle Beach. So about 80 miles of intercoastal waterway that we cover, and the offshore waters.
80 miles, that's a lot of coverage area for you guys. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a challenge sometimes, but we love it. I mean, it's kind of in our blood.
So how many people do you have to employ to be able to cover that miles?
I've got 6 captains, and then myself, and then we've got Heather's always helping us, and then we've got a full-time lady that works in our office, Jewel. Mm-hmm. She's our dispatcher, so we got 8 or 9 total.
Wonderful.
So, yeah.
You guys have a new location as well for your corporate offices, right?
Yes, we are very excited. It's been a hectic week because we're still moving into our new office, but we are now going to be located, it's 837 Brick Landing Road. That's a Shallotte address on 179 between Shallotte and Ocean Isle. It gives us, we own it now, and it gives us a lot more space to stretch our legs a little bit, and very proud of our new shop. So.
Well, we look forward to having a ribbon cutting out there soon so everybody can see your new location.
I can't wait.
We'll schedule that.
To do that.
So right now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get out on one of your boats and kind of do a little tour, and we'll talk about what you guys do a little bit more on the water.
Okay, great.
Let's go do it.
All right.
Wow, this is such an awesome boat, Clay. Tell me a little bit about your boat.
Yeah, this is it's a Zodiac is the make. It's 30 foot in length. Obviously, it's got air tubes, which is good for a number of reasons. It makes it wide and stable. You can pull up beside the boats that we're assisting and not have to worry about damaging the boats. It's fairly lightweight. It's very fast, so we can, fast response. That's important sometimes. So we love this boat. This is our probably the best boat we've got in the fleet.
How fast does it go?
It'll do about 60.
Oh, I think we should try it out. Let's open it up.
Well, first thing we need to do then is get these life jackets
on. All
on.
right,
So
let's do that.
That's the rule we got to have. Everybody's got to have a life jacket.
All right, so that goes. I like how small these are, and they're just as good as the traditional.
Yeah, all of our captains have to. We actually they can get penalized if we catch it without a life jacket on. So it's very important, just to project the image to the community that to promote safety. And,
absolutely.
And we encourage everybody out there to wear life jackets. These are great. I mean, they're not like the big old orange bulky kind. I mean, I'm so used to them now. If I get on a boat and I don't have one, I feel like I'm naked. I'm like, where's
it's like having a seatbelt in the car, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me put this on. So I'm just going to clip it here. Anything else I need to do?
Here, and just pull her a little bit snug.
And I don't want to hit that yellow button, right? That's going to inflate it.
You don't want to pull that. And,
I got it. All right, so let's get on board.
Cito.
Yeah, so we have a call for you.
Okay, what you got?
It's going to be a member job needing a battery jump down at Shallotte Inlet.
Okay, what's the description of the boat?
It's a 2016 19-foot Stingray, white and gray.
Okay.
The boat is Captain Caden.
Captain Caden. Do you have it in Phil Squared?
Yes, I do. He's going to be on the ICW, the east end of Ocean Isle Beach.
Okay, I'll put in a 5-minute ETA, and if you can pass that on to him, he should also get the text.
Roger, sounds good.
Okay, thanks, sir.
No problem.
All right. So right now we just got a call for, what was it,
Got a battery jump on the east end of Ocean Isle, and then I'll also get, should have the text. Okay, when we get calls now with our new system, CETO dispatch member, battery jump assigned to your franchise. I've got the member name, his phone number, and the boat location and his location. So I also get it on text, and then it'll be in my Field Squared app, which is what we use to dispatch calls. So I can click on this, and I will find the job, and here it is right here. So I got all my information. It tells me where he's at, what he's needing, and we're going to get going underway now. So I'm going to hit out, and that's going to record the time that I'm out, and that's going to record the position that we left from, and that'll put it all in the login job at the end. The receipt that we give him, it'll tell him what time we left, where we were when we left. When I get on scene, we'll click that. So we're gonna hit out, and we'll go ahead and get going to his position and see if we can get him help.
all right.
Okay, so what I've done is I've gone into our system and I've put my ETA, which is only 5 minutes. The customer, the member in this case, will actually receive a text saying that we're on the way, and it'll give him the ETA. So that's just another form of him staying notified, and it gives him a contact number where he can call us if he has any questions or if anything changes with his situation.
Okay.
So he should be right in here somewhere. Mr. McMillan, what seems to be the problem today? Won't turn over anything?
No, I'm not real sure. Must be a dead battery.
Okay, yeah, that's what it came in as a possible battery jump. So we can, I've got Shannon here with me today. We can get her to help you with a battery jump.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you for.
Sure, I didn't know. Get on that side. My battery's over there, but either way.
Okay.
You're the expert.
All right, I'm gonna back off and pull just a little bit closer to you. That way we don't have to get off on the beach and we can go straight over.
All right. So what are we going to do right now,
All right,
Clay?
we're gonna attempt to jump his battery so we don't have to tow him. That way he can get going and continue to enjoy his day out on the water. So I keep all my dry goods in here. So we will get our little handy dandy jump box out.
Okay. So kind of like a car deal,
Yeah,
you know,
like a
not much
car, but,
difference.
We've got a nice waterproof box here.
Okay.
It's actually got super capacitors in there, so it's,
Oh, wow.
it's heavy duty, and some things don't work very long on a boat in saltwater environment, but this thing's pretty tough. So,
All right, wonderful.
So
So do we just climb over? All right, sure.
Can you get across there?
Yeah. Do you mind if I step on your seat?
I do not.
Okay, thank you.
My son does it all the time.
Okay, so Clay, you're telling me to put the red,
Put the red
On
on
the-
first.
and I just like this.
Perfect.
Okay, and then the black.
And
They
black.
got wet. Does that matter?
No, it's okay. We're off right now.
I'm not gonna get shocked. Okay. All right. And then go. All right.
All right, and now we're gonna flip this switch right here, and it's gonna tell us he's at 12.3 voltage now, so he should be. If you wanna, Chris, if you wanna give it a shot and see what you'll do.
Perfect.
All right.
So that's it. You
Sure
just.
wasn't doing that 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's,
It's like kind of instantaneous. So do we just take these right off?
yeah, I've got
Okay.
it off now, so you can take the black one off first. All right, and the other one.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being a member.
Wonderful.
There's no charge. I'll get your signature here, and I'm going to create an invoice here. All right, Chris, just give me 1 second here, and I'll get your signature. Okay. All right, if you'll just sign right here for me, that saved yourself $325 today.
That's great. That's a deal.
Y'all, do you guys pick up people that are not members as well and just have a different rate for that? or
Yeah,
is
we
it
do.
just- okay.
Like I say, if he hadn't have been a member here, that would have been $325 for the first hour of service.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, we'll service members and non-members alike. I mean, we would rather everybody be a member because now he's happy. It's not costing him anything. He can go on his way and enjoy the rest of his day out here boating. But if people who choose not to be a member, they get out on the water, they're going to need your help also. So
Yeah.
we can do that as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you again.
Clay, thank you very much, sir.
You don't have
Get
to do that.
get you a cold iced tea when you get back.
I'm gonna give that to Shannon since she did all the work.
Okay. All right.
Awesome. Well, have fun on the rest of your journey today
I'll try.
and enjoy
Thank you. It's a
your beautiful
beautiful
day. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks for letting me touch your boat.
Well, good job.
Woo!
You did great.
Whoa! I feel like a pirate, but a good pirate.
You can start coming on the boat with us all the time.
Hey, yeah. That was pretty good. That was a great, quick and easy.
That was an easy one, and he's happy. He's a member, so yeah,
So your membership, they can join. There's like an annual fee or something like that, or a
yeah.
monthly fee.
Our membership is $179 a year, and that covers you for a year, and that covers every boat you own, including jet skis. A lot of people down here we find have their big boat, their small boat, a couple of jet skis, and that covers everything, whether they're on it or not. And so it's free towing, battery jumps, fuel drops, ungroundings. There's a sandbar here right in front of us. A lot of people tend to find that. We'll pull them off. That's included in the membership. And you know, we'll have tows, especially offshore tows, where you have a lot of time involved that can easily run up into the thousands of dollars if you're not a member. So it's our preference that everybody's a member. It makes our job easier, just like with Chris, just sign and go. You know, you might have to worry about boat problems being fixed, but you don't have to worry about a large tow bill. So
wow, I mean, that was a great savings. I mean, he pretty much paid for his, you know, it was a $300
yeah, it would have been
charge
$325 minimum 1 hour. So
and he only paid $179 a year. That's for the service, and
Yeah.
that's pretty amazing. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about today that you want us to mention about Seatow and what you guys do?
We mentioned, you know, when we put our life jackets on, we talked about safety. We try to be avid promoters of safety because some of the things that we see on the water, some of the kind of foolish things that people do, unfortunately, a lot of it is when there's alcohol involved on the boat. But we see a lot of things on the water that can be very dangerous. We've actually assisted before with helping people, pulling people out of the water. So one thing that we try to do to help promote safety is we've got life jacket stands set up at all the boat ramps. Most of the boat ramps in Brunswick County, I think we've got 9 stands set up now. So every public boat ramp and some of the private boat ramps now that you'll go to, you'll see life jacket stands that were actually provided by North Carolina Wildlife, and we provide the life jackets on there in every size from infant all the way up to oversized adult. So if somebody gets to the ramp and they realize that they forgot their life jackets, you know, obviously children have to wear them while underway, and sometimes they don't have the right size, so we provide those. We do that through the Seatow Foundation just as a benefit to the community.
Wonderful.
So that's you know, just something else that we try to do to give back to the community.
And that's kind of an honor system. They borrow it and put it back when they're done.
Exactly, yeah,
Okay.
and it explains it on there is just, you know, use it for the day, or if you're in town for the week, use it for the week and return it. And surprisingly, most people return those. I mean,
wonderful.
you know, I was scared we were going to be out there restocking them every week, but I stopped by one in Holden Beach one day, and there's only 2 out of about 10 life jackets there, and I was like, okay, I got to go back and restock. I went back, got 8 more life jackets the next day, brought it back, and there was 9 life jackets on the stand. Everybody had come back and returned them,
That's
so
good.
it gave me a good feeling. You know, it's kind of, the program's working, I think.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for allowing me and ATMC to come out today and get on the water and see what you guys do. I'm very impressed with your operation, the technology, the opportunity to help, you know, people that are stranded in our waterways, and the safety component that you do. So thank you so much, Clay and Heather, for having us out here. So
Absolutely.
thank you.
Well, you gotta drive the boat before you leave,
Yes,
right?
I do. So how do I do that?
Just you switch places with me
All right.
here, and you can get at the wheel.
All right.
And these are the throttles. And all that.
Yeah.
One for each engine, so you can go as fast or as slow as you feel comfortable with.
So do you do one or both?
You can hold them in the middle and kind of do both.
All right, so we're going like 5 knots, so we're gonna punch this up now. This is really crazy. Am I supposed to turn this to?
You can turn it, just keep that red marker on your starboard side, you know your starboard side.
Right side?
That's right,
All
very good.
Only because it's on the right side.
Okay, that one was obvious. All right.
Okay, this is great. Well, thank you all again, and I appreciate the opportunity to be out here.
Well, thanks for having us, and anytime you can come right along.
All right.